I love a good, easy to read, no nonsense field watch, and today I have a really good option for one if you do too. Vario Watches have recently added to their 1945 D12 lineup with a new bronze model, and this is the watch we're going to be taking a look at today. Vario has been on a heater this year with releases with watches like this, as well as one of my top releases, one of my favorites from 2025. The Futurist. That was just an awesome watch. If you want more information on that, I've done a video on that here a few weeks ago. Big thanks to Ivan from Vario Watches for the opportunity to get a look at the new bronze D12, though. So let's get to it and check it out. All right. Now, the 1945 D12 is inspired by the Dirty Dozen watches from World War II. It's not a straight up look-alike, but more of a modernized version of those watches. The D12 is also available in steel, and I actually have the black version here. There's also a gray and a green, as well as a beige in steel, but other than the case material, the dial colors, and also the color of the hands, the design is the same, so lots of options to choose from. One other slight difference between this and the steel models is this is the only watch in the D12 line that has a fume dial going from a gray to black out towards the edge of the dial, and I really like that texture of these dials as well. Vario wanted to make legibility a priority with these, same as the original Dirty Dozen watches did. So the branding is very subtle. Up at the 12 o'clock, Vario is embossed into the dial. So in a lot of lighting, it's almost not visible at all. If that was printed in white or maybe an applied logo, it would have really taken away from the look, I think. Down at the 6 o'clock is the running seconds, with the subdial having a matte finish on the central part of the subdial and a sunray finish on the sunken outer area with the markers. The hands are made with raw brass, which goes well with the bronze case, and the markers are using a combination of C3 and BGW9 Superluminova. The hands have a more potent application than the rest, but still good lume, and they also lumed the logo on the crown. Speaking of the crown, the 4 o'clock placement is something you wouldn't see on an original Dirty Dozen watch, but it does help with comfort not having it against the wrist like a regular 3 o'clock crown sometimes can. The case is mostly brushed other than the high polished bezel. Bit of polish work at the edges of the lugs here too, which are also drilled lugs, which is going to help with strap changes. The case back is stainless steel with 80 years, 1945 to 2025, commemorating those original Dirty Dozen watches from that time. Running the watch is the Miyota 82S5 movement, so it's a hacking and hand winding movement. 21 jewel movement beating at 21,600 vibrations per hour with a power reserve of approximately 40 hours. Good size crown for grip. Decent winding action. It's not butter smooth or anything, but typical for the movement. The strap is made with a waxed canvas. It's got quick release spring bars and also bronze hardware matching the case, signed Vario. This is actually a really nice strap. It's made with a recycled cotton, then finished with a wax coating. Cool look for the watch, but if you're maybe not even into the watch and want the strap alone, they also sell this independently of the watch, and I think it would work great on a lot of field watches and military style watches. So very cool strap for this. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of 37 millimeters even. The lug to lug is 44.7 millimeters. Lug opening is 18 millimeters, and the thickness is 10.7 millimeters. The crystal is an AR-treated sapphire, and the water resistance is 100 meters. And here it is on my 7.25-inch wrist, and this is just a super solid watch. It is on the lower end for me, size-wise, but definitely still in the range. Vario made some great little tweaks to make this its own thing, but still has that clear nod to the Dirty Dozen watches of the past. Very well done for sure. Cost for this comes in at $428 USD. If you're more into the steel models, they're a little less at $368. Link to the Vario site will be below. Appreciate taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.